Hey guys, so I wanted to make a stream today because I noticed a pattern in things. As you guys know, I do volunteer for a food distribution sort of event plus a food pantry as well. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do it is because of what's going on with, hold on, whoops, with the pandemic. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I, when I thought about it initially, I thought, okay, I'm gonna try and make a difference, and they need volunteers. Let me help out, and I've been doing that. But what I've been noticing is that when I'm helping out, there are people that come up to me who are volunteers as well, and they will tell me, while I'm distributing food, like, oh, they could, they want that or they could use that and things like that. And the problematic thing is, for whatever reason, right, when I look in these people's eyes, they also tell me that they don't want the people in charge to know, because the people in charge would kind of look down about what's going on. Now here's the thing. So the thing that I volunteer at, anybody can go and get food, right? You don't have to be low income. It's what it is. It's like it's an event where things are donated. So food that would otherwise be going into like the landfill because stores can't sell it, either it's damaged or it's close to expiration. And this isn't expired food now. This is sell by date food. So when you have, like, let's say bread, right? Bread, you can't, a grocery store cannot hold on to bread for 1 week. When it's like close to expiration, maybe like 1 or 2 days expiration, or the day after they get it, they might have to get rid of it. So instead of sending it to the landfill, they'll give it to like the community, and then for certain groups or so, the groups will distribute it amongst the community. So one of the things that I volunteer at, it's the volunteers, like, I've been noticing that sometimes they want food, right? And it's certain things, and they say like they really want that, but they don't want the people in charge to see it because the people in charge will get mad. And my thinking is if it's an event where anybody can get food, if you can use it, freaking take it. Take it. And this has consistently been going on for, I think, the last 2 3 weeks, where I hear people like they'll tell me like they really want food, and it's like stuff that I'll be distributing, right? And then they'll be like, oh, I really could, I want that, but I don't, I want to take that, but I don't want, so and so to see me because they're gonna get mad. And you can tell like their eyes avert lower, and they feel like a sense of embarrassment or shame. And my thinking, and you guys can, I really want to know what you guys think here. My thinking is that if this is an event to help the community, and a volunteer is a part of a community, if they want something, and it's going to be, this would have gone in the landfill anyway because no food pantry can take it, let's say, then just take it. You shouldn't feel embarrassed. And there's been at least 4 different people that I make eye contact with them, and they tell me this kind of stuff, and I'm not in charge, okay? I'm not an organizer or anything. I'm a pretty new volunteer. And it's like when I hear these kind of like these things, like, I really want to try that, or my kids could use that. It's heartbreaking, and it's heartbreaking because it's like I feel like they have a sense of shame bringing this thing up to me, and I look at it like it could be something like, like small little frozen pizza things, and they when they tell me this kind of stuff, it makes me sad inside, because I would think that they would say, this is an event, community, this is for the community. They're part of the community too. So if they, like I said, if they can use it, they should feel free to take it, or say, oh, I'm going to take one for my family. And I'll have absolutely no problem with that. And technically, if you think about it, like, I have zero say in this stuff because I'm just a volunteer. I'm not an organizer or anything. But yeah, my host, I remember it's kind of something, because I remember before, like, at first I was thinking, why are why are people so brazen about certain things? And then when I see other people who have this desire to take maybe one or two things, and then they feel like a sense of shame or embarrassment for taking it, it makes me sad. It really makes me sad inside. And I remember telling people, like, like what I said earlier, if you have a use for it, just take it. Just take it. Just put it away or something. Yeah, don't feel embarrassed about it. Everybody needs to eat, and if someone has a use for it, and it won't end up in the trash, and they will, they could really use it, or even if they can't really, if they have their eye on it and that's something that they want, then I think they have every, they should be able to take it. Yeah. Yeah, so I do know, like, with the stuff that's going on, the virus situation. Yeah, I kind of want to watch what I say, just because I don't want it to somehow get blocked of some sort. I do know that I have heard of situations where people are supposed to only go to pantries like once a month or so, but because of limited contact, there are people who go way more than once a month. They go there weekly because there's no check and balances system. You have to social distance. A lot of food pantries. One of the factors why a number of them closed down in New York is because when you have to socially distance, that means you have to have a number of volunteers make bags, prearrange them, and then pass them on to people. So it's hard to have like a system in place where people are checking when the line is so freaking long and you don't have access to a computer. So yeah, it's been yeah, it's been something, because now it's I see like the food pantry side, and then when you actually interact with certain people and you see how they are around food, and I'm not insinuating that volunteers people, are hungry or anything like that. It could just be that they could use it and they want it. But yeah, it's really been something for me to think about, and I think I've had a much more, how would I say, a much more stronger stance about the idea that if you're a volunteer, if it's like a free for all, now I'm not talking a low income food pantry now, but if it's like a free for all in terms of like a community distribution event for whatever reason, I think that you should be able to take what you want if you see it in front of you, but be very mindful about how much you take. Don't be like one of those people who is like volunteers and they take like 10 things at one time, because that's not cool at all. Yeah. Yeah. It's Joseph, the thing is that like for once a month, like I've seen the bags that they give out because I've helped pack those bags. I've worked on basically every single shift for this one food pantry. So there's one like they take in deliveries, and then there's another day where they pack things. Though the day that they pack things, that is like a rush, because you have people who want you, like for instance, right? They'll have like beef, they'll have chicken, they'll have turkey, and they'll get like maybe like a 5 pound, maybe 5, 10, yeah, five. I think it's like between 5 or 10 pounds. I think it's closer to 5 pounds. 5 pounds of meat, and then it comes in a bag with maybe about like 4 apples, like a bunch of carrots, 5 canned goods, and it's supposed to, and yeah, it's supposed to kind of like supplement them along with their EBT. So or WIC or whatever they get from the government. It's not supposed to be like you can survive one whole month on that food, because I've seen the bags. It's not that much at all. It's just like a small supplementation. So that's why certain people now, because there's no checks and balances, they'll constantly go back, and for some of these individuals, they have big families, so it's tough to kind of turn them away. So they might not be turned away. They may or may not be turned away. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, no, there's food pantries every week. So it's but every family that's supposed to pick up that stuff, they're only supposed to go there once a month. Some people, what they do is that they'll go to like one food pantry and then they'll check out another food pantry, and then they might go to another event somewhere else. So I don't know all the food pantries around the area, but I do know there's about five that I can think of that's kind of relatively close to our area. And one I heard was kind of like only like a few blocks away or something. It was really short distance. So it's a struggle. Actually, I did buy mango and I did buy that Tajin seasoning. Yeah, after I tried it, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to buy mango and Tajin seasoning, and it's so good. It's so good. And I even tried the cucumber thing with the. I tried it with lemon juice, but I don't like it as much. I think I have to get it with like lime. Yeah, so I have mangoes and that seasoning inside of the fridge. Like the next day, okay? The next day, I loved it so much, I went over to the market and tried looking for that seasoning, and it was on the bottom shelf of the market that I go to. Yeah, so, but, uh, oh my goodness. Yeah, so, I'm kind of curious to know what your guys' stance on this is, or what your opinion of it is. I think it's kind of. I should really choose my words carefully, but I really think it it makes me a little sad when I hear about people who are volunteers and they see something that they could use, and they have this sense of embarrassment or shame about taking certain things that their family could, definitively use. And it's if it's not a low income food distribution, if it's a community distribution, I think that you should have every, if you should kind of be able to take like one or two things if you really want it, or if you really really could use it, and not have to feel like the sense of shame. I feel very strongly, especially after volunteering at food pantries. I i when I see kind of like what's going on, and I don't want to show like me volunteering at a food pantry, I don't want to show the lines out of respect for people either. But when I was volunteering at one food pantry, the line was so freaking long, you guys. I think there was like over 200 people that came in that day, just constantly, getting bags of food, and we were distributing it out. It was tiresome. It was really tiresome. So if people are hungry, or if they could use something, or if, especially if food is from a grocery store and it was unsellable, or for whatever reason, right? Maybe it was getting close to the expiration date. Maybe there's a little dent on the apple, and then they deem it that it's not perfect enough. So did you know that the 40% of the food that's produced in America is food waste? Like they cannot sell it, or it doesn't, it doesn't go into consumers. So most of the stuff is thrown into the landfills, or it's just left on the fields to rot. Yeah, or if it can't go into a food pantry, and it's really saddening to me. So yeah. um it's yeah, the thing that really stood out to me is, like I said, this isn't a low income food distribution. It's really just um corralling food waste from stores, or individual donations, and then distributing them on the community. There's people on the streets who ask like, what's going on? What is this whole line of people doing? And then we will tell them like, hey, this is just food distribution. This is food that is donated by stores. It's close to expiration date, or it's a little damaged. So if you want to take something, or if you want a box, just go over there and then just wait in line, and then you can grab a box. It's free. You can take it if you want. So, but of course, like volunteers are able to take something too, but they usually have to wait until like the end, and everybody is gone. Yeah, I think let's say, so it's good that people have that type of shame because I've seen the opposite. The thing that really stands out to me, it's not that, it's more like concern about getting certain people agitated. You see what I'm saying? I think there really needs to be a stance of, if you see something that you could use or your family could use, feel free to take it, but don't take like 100 items or something. I'm not gonna, I know, like, I see certain individuals, for instance, and I'm looking at what they have at the end, and I'm thinking to myself, like, holy crap, there is no freaking way that all this stuff was left over earlier. So it's like they just take a bunch of things and they put it off on the side. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so yeah, okay, yeah. See, that is egregious over here. So like, if you have a charity dinner and then someone's taking gallons of sauce and bags of meatballs, then that's like way too much. Okay? But it shouldn't be like, how would I say it? It shouldn't be like, if you take one little item, then you have like this total sense of shame. Because I find it like kind of surprising when I'm giving something to a volunteer, and the volunteer tells me like, oh, they can, like, oh, I really really want to try this, or oh, my family could use this, and that kind of thing. And I'm thinking, are they asking me for permission for it? Because if they are, I'm just gonna say, frick, take it, take it, just, if you have a use for it, just take it. Like, the things that people get that is distributed, it's not like people choose what they want. It's basically things that are kind of organized. It's like, take one item from this section and one item from this section, and then there's like a smorgasbord of stuff. So no two boxes are alike. You see what I'm saying? So like, if you have like vegetables, they'll be like, okay, volunteers, take 2 vegetables from this section and then put it into the box, and then it just kind of goes down the line. Yeah, but that's crazy though. Volunteers, like the ones that I've seen, they wouldn't be taking like gallons of sauce or bag of meatballs. In fact, sometimes like when we see big amounts of like warehouse supply, like I think we saw something like 10-pound bag of pasta or something like that. It was a huge bag of pasta today. It was like, okay, what do we do with it? Because it's a freaking huge bag of pasta. Most people don't have a use for 10 bags of pasta, right? And the decision was made, just give it, and have that given to like some other organization rather than give it into an individual, because no small family needs 10-pound bag of pasta or so. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, and then I also saw some weird things getting donated. It was like, you see like these big tins of sauce, and I think to myself, like, what freaking average family is gonna use like that much sauce at one sitting? So I don't know. Sometimes like there's good intentions with the donations, but I think it came from a restaurant or a warehouse or so. They it should be smaller, but I just hope whoever has like a big bag of sauce, and I hope that they freeze it. I really do hope that. Yeah. So it's just something on my mind. I was telling Lewis about it earlier. I said, if if I know it's gonna keep coming up, and I know that people are gonna ask about certain things, and it just makes me more aware, right? It makes me more aware about that, what they want and how they could use it. And I guess I wish I could confidently tell them, or tell all those people who have this like sense of apprehension about taking one freaking thing, like, just take it, you know, just take it, just take it. Yeah. I remember one time someone donated like some open bags of rice. Yeah, it was just like you know when you buy like the 10-pound bag of rice and then it's open. I couldn't believe like someone just dropped it off because people are moving away from New York. Someone dropped it off. It was like a swarm of people trying to take that open bag of rice. Yeah, and it was volunteers. I don't think that how can I say this? Like I don't think you would really want to pack an open bag of used condiment or used rice to people unless it got busted up in the store and repackaged. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that there is this belief that if you are donating food, right, try and donate food that people would want. Don't donate some weird stuff. Like I've seen some really. I saw this one thing. It was like horseradish and beet condiment, and I looked at it right, and it was left over, and I thought, do I want this thing? I said, I have no freaking use for horseradish and beet mixture of sorts. I don't know what you use horseradish and beet mixture for, but
for your horse.
No, horseradish. I that's the stuff that you put on like hot dogs. No, that's sauerkraut. Oh, wait, you put horseradish on steak.
You used to not stream with your face showing when you first started, and now you do.
I know.
Aw, you're getting comfortable.
Yeah, now you're streaming showing your crotch. What?
What side of the stream has better ratings? The left side or the right side? Is there a way to get Nielsen ratings on what part of the screen people are looking at?
What? Oh my goodness.
Hello.
What? I was telling people my thoughts about volunteering.
And the people that are shy about the food?
Yeah, if you have a use for the food, just freaking take it. That's my thoughts. Like it kind of bothers me when I see people look longingly at food that, remember, would have gone to the landfill if there is no food pantry or organization picking it up, and they're looking at it and they really, really want it. Like you can see it in their eyes, and then they have this sense of shame and apprehension. I'm like, frick, just take it. Yeah, horseradish goes on roast beef. That's the only thing I know. It goes in there with the au juice. Yeah, roast beef. I love roast beef. I like it when it's it's like the end part where it's nice and fatty and really sputtery and has lots of flavor with all the herbs at the end. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah. It's really, really good. Yeah, that's one of the things I really miss eating. I have not seen a good roast beef in a very, very long time. Last time I had a really good roast beef was in Hawaii. It's so good. It's so good when it's nice and I'm just dreaming about it right now. Someone's gonna be, yeah, like if my eyes look like it's glazing over thinking about like prime rib or something, prime rib and the au jus sauce and the horseradish. So good. Yeah. No, we have no new cat, but I did want to take the opportunity to show you guys this. Thank you for the reminder. So you guys may have seen my stream earlier, well before, where I was showing this little Daiso cat. So I got these cats in Hawaii. It was from Daiso, which is like a dollar store, but it's actually $1.50 in Hawaii. So it's a solar powered one, and this was supposed to be Clinton and Blackberry. I had them on top of the speakers. They actually used to go in front of the window, but now I have my plants in front of that. See? But I couldn't find one for Oreo, and someone had seen my My little stream where I said, yeah, I could only find 2 black cats. I couldn't find Oreo. So then they actually purchased this. Look at that. That's so cute. And I thought it was funny because you see how big this cat is compared to this cat. It just reminded me of my little chunky boy. So whoever sent this, thank you so much. I wanted to make a stream on this separately, but I kind of forgot to do it. But I love it so much. I think it's so cute. See how chunky is? So it's solar powered, and then with like light or the sun, it just rocks back and forth. You know what? Oh, actually, this is from Daiso. What do you know? I haven't gone to Daiso in so long. See it? Man, I never saw this at Daiso when I was over there. I don't know when this came out, but let's see, is there a year here? No, there's no year. But I will definitely cherish this, and Mr. Oreo is sleeping over there. He actually used the cat harness. I was really happy about that. When I came home, I saw him with the harness still on, and then I walked with him down the stairs, and he actually walked up the stairs with the harness. He's not too happy about walking down the stairs, but he will gladly walk up the stairs with the harness on. And my hope is that eventually I can go up flights of stairs with him. Yeah, he did nap in it. So he's getting used to the idea. He's actually a really chill cat, so he's not gonna make a big fuss about wearing a harness. He doesn't really make too much of a fuss wearing a cape. You guys might have seen his black and red cape. He doesn't make too much of a fuss on that. I wanted him to be comfortable in it. He took a nap on it, so that kind of solidifies in my mind that he's fine wearing a harness. So maybe tomorrow or the day after, I'm gonna do more harness training with him, and maybe, just maybe, I can walk around with Oreo outside. I'll be so happy when I can actually walk with him outside. I want him to get some fresh air, get some exercise, see people, socialize with people, and maybe, just like look around. No, he doesn't yowl. He doesn't yowl at all. Let's see. Hey, do you want to do a video where you're streaming walking around with Oreo on the street or in the park?
That's cat abuse.
That's not cat abuse. Didn't you walk Clinton? Clinton had a harness before.
I did not walk Clinton. Clinton was chasing a squirrel.
Yeah, but you at least put a harness on him and he ran off, right?
Yeah.
So why do you think it's cat abuse if I do it, but if you do it, it's okay?
Because we're doing different things. I set him free and let him chase a squirrel. I didn't walk him. You're walking.
Yeah, I'm walking him. I want him to. I want him to engage his predator instinct and roll around the street. I mean, in the park.
I put the cat down, did pull-ups, and came back to see him 10 minutes later. You
What?
actually want to walk him like this.
I do. I want him to go exploring. Use his little cat instinct. Look around. No, he came from the streets. He used to be a stray. He used to probably hang out with all the stray cats around the corner. There's like trees over there.
He's gonna get PTSD. He's gonna think he's going back to the street.
No, he's not gonna go back on the streets.
That's what he's gonna think.
What? You think
you're putting
so?
him outside, so he's gonna think that you're putting him back on the street.
No. I would never put Oreo back on the street.
But how does he know that? He's stupid.
He's not stupid.
His brain is the size of a grain of rice, Sarah.
His brain is not that small.
I'd be surprised if it's that big. But he
What?
doesn't have the capability to know what your intentions are.
Oh, you know what? If he sees me take him outside and put him back inside, he's gonna know I'm not just gonna abandon him. And I would never do that for a little Oreo.
Oreo's worried that you're gonna abandon him.
No, I'm not gonna abandon him.
If he's outside, he's gonna give you this. He's gonna go. Get you back inside.
You think so?
He's not a Clinton. He can't kill a squirrel and eat it.
Yeah. You know what? He doesn't want to kill his own food. Yeah. He's a peaceful cat. What? It's true. I don't know what the word is, but I don't want to call Oreo a vegan because he's not a vegan. But I want to say like Oreo does not. I don't think Oreo feels comfortable killing an animal, but I could be misjudging it.
He doesn't
He
feel
might.
comfortable chasing it.
I don't. I think Oreo is not a. I think he's a lover, not a fighter. Let me put it that way. Yeah. No, Oreo doesn't need to go to the vet. Yeah, on his pooping issue, it seems, knock on wood, it seemed like it got resolved ever since he's been on 100% wet food. That's why, like, if you guys notice, I try not to give him too much greenies because I'm worried, like, if I give him too much, he might have a flare-up with his tummy. He has a food allergy or food sensitivity somewhere, but I don't know exactly what it is. All I know is that if I put him on wet and dry food, even the prescription one, he has poop issues. He's a hipster cat. He doesn't kill, but he'll eat meat. Yeah, he loves meat a lot. All the cats love meat. They like the smell of tuna. Like if I try to make tuna for myself, they're gonna run over to me. Like they can smell the can of tuna, and they just love having it. Yeah. Yeah, I think Oreo knows I would not do that to him. 100%. And yeah. So maybe I won't walk him down the sidewalk. Maybe I'll bring him into the park because I have more faith into him walking around the park than the sidewalk. I'm kind of worried though because I don't want him to like suddenly bolt and then like maybe he gets hit by a car. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just I'm not too comfortable with him in the harness situation right now. Like I know he probably can't slip, but still, you know, Oreo cat being out in the outdoors, always a small chance. Yeah, so yeah, but right now he was walking upstairs with me today. He went up 1.5 flight of stairs. So I went up the flight of stairs. No, I walked down the flight of stairs, put him down on the floor. He walked up the flight of stairs. Then I carried him back down to the flight of stairs, and he walked back up, and then we did that 3 times, and then afterwards, he was so tired, he took a nap. And he's still napping, you guys. The cat is still napping from his extensive flight of stair walk. Just 3 little individual sections. Yeah, and he's tired. I'm happy that he got exercise, though. Yeah. So he is eating right now 2 cans of cat food. They get 11 cans of cat food, wet food a day. Yeah. And I think that's a good amount. I don't know if it's underfeeding or overfeeding, but they're okay with it. It seems like they're okay with it. They don't wake me up in the middle of the night. And I know if I give them like 1.5 cans of cat food, I know that's too little, and they'll tell me that's too little. But 2 cans of cat food, 11 ounces of cat food for 3 cats seems okay. If they were more hungry, I know he would be asking me and crying for me for more food. But they seem like they're okay. Oh, put a harness around Lewis and take him for a walk together with Oreo. I don't think he will. I think he's gonna hiss at me like Clinton. You know that. I don't know how he hisses, but you know that hissing noise Lewis makes. And it's very strange when he does that. But that just solidifies the thought in my head that he's lived around cats too long, that he starts hissing like a cat. And he thinks that people interpret the hissing as something to be scared of. Yeah. Yeah. So. Hey, so Joseph said that if you were to walk Oreo on a leash, then women would come and swarm Oreo. I don't think you heard that. I agree. I think Oreo is a total chick magnet. I don't know. You know, Oreo is very magnetic. Men, women, children too, I bet. They all love him. His vet likes him too. The vet techs like Oreo too. Oreo is so nice. He's such a friendly cat. Even when he goes to the vet, he's very sweet. He's very cuddly, very sweet. He is like, if anybody tried to kidnap Oreo cat, let's put it this way, he'll be the easiest cat to kidnap. You could just pick him up, and then he might go, ow, and that's about it. He won't make a fuss. He won't scratch you. He won't bite you or anything. He's a very cuddly cat. A cuddly cat, but I have a good feeling that if anyone did try to do that, they might return him because of his pooping issue if he's not on prescription food. Just saying. Yeah, so socialization of all three cats, Oreo is definitely the lady killer, the ladies man for sure. But yeah, not Mr. Clinton. Mr. Clinton is too independent, and Blackberry, she's kind of skittish. She's very shy and skittish, and I know that the only person she really, really, really loves is Lewis. She loves him more than she loves Mr. Clinton and Oreo.
Who does she love?
She loves you more than the other two male cats.
Oh, that's not saying much.
Huh?
That's not saying much.
Aww. But poor Clinton, can you imagine that? He's been with Barry ever since she was a kitten, ever since she was 8 weeks old, and she has zero interest in him. Never mind that he's buff and he's the alpha cat here. She's not interested in him. But then also, Clinton doesn't know how to approach women. He doesn't. Like, I see that sometimes he tries to tackle her, and I don't know if he's trying to mate with her or whatnot, but there is no way on God's green earth that Clinton could ever even try to make a kitty with how he tackles Blackberry. He's like about 7 inches away from her nether regions, let's put it that way. He's 7 inches away out of alignment, and I think, oh, Clinton. So I have a good feeling he never had any kitties anywhere. Oreo, on the other hand, Oreo, I like to think Oreo has a litter of kitties somewhere. Somewhere. Yeah, Lewis is a cat. Yeah, he is a cat that hisses and he expresses his emotion in hisses and meows. Yeah. I think he speaks cat. I definitely don't speak cat. Let's see here. Now, I don't think chat is disconnected. Chat is... Oh, my goodness. Whoops. Yeah, YouTube. I guess YouTube has a delay. Oh, thank you, Andre. I think it's also the lighting, because sometimes, like, if you see lighting, I look like... I look really red in some streams, and then other ones I'm like super dark because my lighting is all crappy, but my lighting is actually pretty good over here, and I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, Lewis streams bombs like Clinton. He does. He does. Definitely does. Oh, in case you guys didn't see my video earlier, and since I have, I think, more people, actually, do I have more people than when I was streaming earlier? Yeah, I do have more people here than I was streaming earlier. I bought 2 tripod heads for my camera. Let me show you guys. One moment. So I bought 2 tripod head mounts with the money that I made off YouTube and Amazon affiliate link. And I just wanted to say thank you to the people who, you know, watch my videos. Even if you guys never donated, your little viewership, I know, little viewership, because I only have 2,000 subscribers. It does add up a little, and I'm really happy about it. I'm happy that I could get a camera mount with the affiliate money. It's nice. And I hope that I can make like little improvements to my streams little by little by little over time. Let's see here. Oh, and if you guys can answer this, I don't know what this is, but so the tripod that I'm using right now, it has the stick so I can move it, see, like this, and it's so much smoother. Do you guys know what that's called? Is that like a ball tripod or something? I've always wondered about it because it's like I see the normal, I see tripod mounts that look like this, but I don't know what you call the stick one. You know the one where they have like a stick over here and then you can move it left and right? Like, what do you call that? I don't plan on upgrading my camera mount. At least I'll probably keep this one over here, but I was just kind of curious to know what the name was. Anybody have an idea? Oh. Hey, Lewis. I got a question. What do you call my camera mount and it has that little stick so you can move it left and right? The tripod has a little stick so you can move the camera left and right.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
Stick.
No, there's a name for it.
I don't know.
Yeah, so, okay, the influencer doesn't know what it's called. Okay, I guess it's called a panning handle. Is that what it's called? Here, let me show you guys this. So, this is what I mean, the stick thing. Do you guys know what this is called? It's like some kind of ball bearing thing. Because I know if I look for a tripod, most likely it's this, right? It's like this kind of stuff. But I don't know what you call this stick thing. I'm sure if I go to B&H, they would tell me what this is. But until then, I'm just gonna call it the stick. There's a brake on it. Rotate it? Well, I don't think I can rotate it. Yeah, I don't think it turns. I mean, I can only turn it left and right like this, or up and down. And it's super handy. I love this so much. So the story behind this one was I was walking home one day and I saw this out on the street and I thought to myself, oh, that looks like an old-fashioned kind of tripod of sorts, but it has a stick. And I remember you guys told me something like, if it has a screw on it, then there's a chance that you can put a camera mount on it. And it wasn't, I had to actually kind of remove it and jiggle it a little or adjust it. And it actually worked. So I'm so happy that you guys gave me that little instruction about you can actually put camera mount, tripod mount, head thingy majiggy on this thing, on these things. Like put this on this. Because if you guys never told me that, I would have never ever thought about taking this home. And now I have it and I love it so much. I don't know how old it is, but it is a, what was it? Hold on. I think it is a Samsonite 2000. So it's kind of up there. If you want to buy it online, it's like 20 bucks. It's 20 bucks used. I think it's pretty old because I couldn't find any Amazon listing for it. And yeah, and I only saw one person selling it used, but I absolutely adore it. The little stick thing. It's so cool. Yeah. Yeah. If you look at my old streams, like it always just looks like my old stream was always just stationary, right? And now because I have the panning stick or panning gimbal or this thingy majingy, when I see the capture, I want to show you something. It makes it so much easier to just move it. Ooh, I love it so much. And then also, okay, here I gotta show you guys this. This is gonna look so noob status here. Look, it has a leveler of sorts over here. Oh, I love it so much. Like, I know this thing isn't level, and I won't really pay attention to it. Wait, no. But look, it has like a little bubble. Move, bubble. Okay. Okay, it's not level, but that's okay. Come on, come here. Yeah. But I'm just really happy about it. And once I had this in my life, it absolutely is a game changer. I cannot imagine just going out and having something like this stationary. I got very, very spoiled. I got very spoiled by this Samsonite 2000 thing. And like I said, I think it's pretty old. I know it's at least a couple years old in my opinion. Let me check. Samsonite. Okay, you can buy it for $11 used on Mercari. Yeah. And it extends upwards to, actually I'm not too sure. But there were people talking about it back in 2017. So I know it's at least 3 years old, but I don't actually know exactly when it was made. But I love it. I love it so much. If you guys do video, if you guys do some video on YouTube where you stream, I know I'm nothing close to a professional streamer at all, but I would highly recommend get a tripod with a stick because it's super cool. Oh, hold on. Let me show you guys this. Let me show you this. Okay, look at this. Look. Look at this panning. Clinton. Clinton. Can you look up Clinton? Clinton. Clinton. Oh, see, I could not do that with my old tripod. I know. And it's smoother too. It's so much smoother. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. So much. I know, I feel so easily amused. I feel very easily amused over here. Here I am using my little stick, moving it left and right. It's great. It's great. I know. I got Oreo on the bed, Clinton's in front of me, Blackberry's in front. Yeah, it is, oh my goodness, it is pretty bright. It is 8:22 p.m. and this is how bright it is. Yeah. Oh, a cat obstacle course to record. Okay, so here's a problem, Red Garden. If I had a cat obstacle course, Oriole's not gonna go through it. Clinton is my best shot. I don't think Blackberry's really gonna go through it. Oriole's gonna fall asleep in the middle of my obstacle course. He's just gonna lie down, and it's gonna be one of those failed YouTube videos where I said, Oreo, you know, I was trying to get to 1 million views or something, and I can't. I'm only gonna be stuck at like 20 live streamers because all he does is like lie down. Let's see. Okay, so let me show it. Okay, let's go. And okay, Clinton. What do you think of Trump forcing ByteDance to sell TikTok USA actives to United States Corporation? Huh? That's his greeting container, by the way. Oh, he has no greenie in there. Yeah, he ate all his greenies. Oh, Clinton. Clinton, you want a greenie? You want a greenie? Okay, Clinton, I will give you a greenie. Ooh. So, in case you're wondering, because I'm opening a new one, I just want to say that this box is from this person. So I try to actually write the username of the people who donated greenies on the underneath the tin. I think that's Ex Libris. So thank you. And your greenies are gonna go to these cats. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at Blackberry. Blackberry is like totally up on my face. So Greenies actually sent us this dispenser. And I think it's really cool. I think they make similar ones that they sell it on Amazon, but it's pretty cool. And I don't want to give him too much because I refilled this earlier today. Did you hear that? You know, I don't really know. I can't really say. You can see Oreo is stuck. Whoops. Oreo's. There's Clinton. Oh, look. Look, the king has awoken. Oreo! Oh, you see Oreo? He is awoken. I left it up. You see him? Ah! Let's see how long it takes him to actually get up. Okay, there's Clinton. So Clinton is really the only cat who's very good at doing this little treat. He's very persistent. Oreo, not really. Blackberry, not really. Okay, let me see. So Andre says, Mr. Clinton, what do you think of Louis Rossman carrying a big box of battery that looks like C4 on his buffet? Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness! He decapitated the mouse. Clinton! Did you hear that meow? That was Blackberry. Clinton, there's nothing in there, Clinton. Okay. Okay. Okay, Blackberry. Yeah, she made a little meow. It sound like something like that. Clinton. If you go back in the stream a little and you heard this little that was Blackberry. Oh, look at this little girl. Hello there, Blackberry. And you guys notice Oreo cat is still on the bed. So this is why obstacle course with the cats would not work very well. Let me show you guys this. Okay, there's Oreo. See, he's still stuck on the bed. Oreo, can you please get up? All the cats are having treats and Oreo's just staring at me. Oreo. Oreo, I know you're up. Here, let's see. Oreo, come on now. Can you please get up, Oreo? This guy. Yeah, I saw Oreo sleeping, so I didn't want to make the bed because he looks very comfortable. But now Oreo is up, and he's just watching the cats eating treats. Come on. Where's Blackberry? So Andre, it looks like Mr. Clinton has no comment. And Clinton will always try to take all the greenies. That's why it's like a very unfair distribution of greenies. You see Clinton? He will just go after them. He will move his way over. Blackberry, come over here. Come over here. Or are you gonna get off the bed anytime soon? Oh, did you hear that thud? That was Oreo. Hello there, handsome. It seems like the little prince has finally gotten off his bed. Oreo, are you ready? Oreo, you were like 5 minutes too late to the party. So, some people were talking about how I should make an obstacle course for you guys. I don't think it's going to be fair, because if I make an obstacle course, Oreo's going to be the slowest, and you guys know that. Like, it's not going to be fair to him. He's going to be the slowest cat. So I really shouldn't time it, because it would be like, hey, 2 hours later, I'm still waiting for Oreo to go through my obstacle course. Okay, Oreo. Does this look like you? It looks pretty close, doesn't it? Oreo. Oreo. I think it looks close enough. So he has a little represent here. And I think I'm going to put it on top of his Vandersteen speakers. I think it's super cute. Ah, Oreo. I know you exercised a lot. You went over basically 1.5 flights of stairs. Yeah, he's very cuddly. Finally a toy that looks like Oreo. Oh, yeah, look at this. I think this is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna open this thing up. Oreo, look, you have a little represent over there. A bust of Lewis? Why would he want a bust of himself there? Oreo has a spokesperson. Oh. Hello. By the way, I don't know who sent this to me, but I remember they asked me to put this on the kitty wish list. I wish I remember what your name was. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with usernames, but thank you so much for sending it, because I think it's super cute, and it was really thoughtful. Now all three cats have a little solar figure. Okay, you ready? Oh, look at Clinton. Kitty Wishlist isn't an affiliate code. Kitty Wishlist is basically, Kitty Wishlist is not an affiliate code. So I have a link for Kitty Wishlist. That's, if you make a purchase on there, I don't think it's affiliated with anything. I think it's just like a little, like a registry of sorts. But I took a lot of the things down because I feel like we do have a number of things like butt wipes. Since Oreo doesn't have any smearing issues right now, I just took out the butt wipes. But thank you so much for the people who did send us butt wipes. We were going through a lot of butt wipes at one point. I think the only thing on Kitty Wishlist at the moment is, I think, one cat toy. I think it might have gotten lost in the mail because I haven't seen that cat toy at all. And kitty litter, and that's it. But we do have like a number of toys around the house, so So until I see a toy that I think kind of stands out, I just took off all the toys for a while. Aww. Yeah, Clinton and I feel like Clinton and Oreo can be closer than Clinton and Blackberry. It's very strange. Sometimes I'll see them kind of nuzzle each other. Okay, here. This is how it should be then. Okay, or we need to have yours in front of you. And we need to have this over here. That way it's more accurate. I like how the tuxedo cat has a little heart on its tummy. That's so cute. You guys see it? I think it's adorable. You know, I was thinking about doing that high voltage. But I'm kind of worried I'm going to mess it up somehow and it's going to look like it has a big splatter on its nose. So I kind of like keeping it this way. Oh my goodness, or what was that? Oh, he wants to lie down. He does this weird, like, half crouching pose. You see this? He's not, Yeah, I did, I bought the seasoning for it. I bought the seasoning for it, too. No, yeah, he napped in the harness. He took a nap in the harness. So I bought this seasoning. And then I bought a mango too. So I don't know very much about mangoes at all. I don't know what mango the mango sellers use, but their mango was so much bigger than my mango. See my mango? Let me show you how small my mango is. Their mango was much bigger. And I don't know where they're getting their mango from, because I know that mango seller, the typical price for those mangoes is $3 a bag. I saw a mango at the grocery store which looked like it was a similar size, but it was $3. And I was thinking to myself, crap, I think they must be buying a cheaper mango, but I don't know what cheaper mango they're using. And I want to kind of make sure I'm using the same mango, because I've tried a lot of crappy mangoes. The best one is like Hawaiian local mangoes, which is like Hayden's or Purie's. Not this like, I don't know how this mango tastes like, but I've tried some like generic big mangoes that weren't as sweet as the mango that I had that other day. Ooh, mangoes, pineapple juice, and apple juice. Oh, that sounds good. You guys want to see how he reacts in the harness? He's totally fine in the harness. Costco mango. I think I have to buy mangoes from those mango sellers. So the way the thing that they have in New York is they have these thing called like fruit stand sellers, and they'll stand in front of like they're mostly in Manhattan that I see. They have like this little cart where they sell fruit and they write the prices on cardboard, and typically they'll be right in front of like a Trader Joe's, for instance, or some high traffic area. And the fruit that they sell is significantly cheaper than the fruit in the grocery store. The only thing is that a lot of the fruit, it's, how would I say it? Like you can kind of tell, like, you probably don't have as long as a shelf life as the fruit in the store. Or sometimes it's kind of comparable, but you got to kind of watch out what you're getting. It's like three, like for blueberries you might get like a 6-ounce container, 3 for $5. They don't accept card, obviously. You have to have cash on them. So those people, they sell mangoes, and I know they sell it for, I think, $2 each. And those are the big mangoes, and I don't know what kind of mangoes those are. But now I'm thinking maybe the Mexican mango sellers are using those kind of mangoes, which kind of makes sense, because if the fruit stand sellers are selling it for cheap, then most likely they're getting the same type of mangoes. You see? Like some kind of wholesale mango, like you guys were saying. But man, those mangoes were delicious. Holy crap. They were really, really good. I remember seeing something about, there was some article about those fruit stand sellers. People are against them because they say, or business owners are against them because they say, hey, you know, I have a grocery store and those fruit stand sellers are undermining my business, and I lose a good amount of money because I can't sell my fruit if those people are right in front of my store. Those people that sell the fruit, they really freaking hustle. Like, they have, can you imagine that? Like, they have to sell all their fruit, and because it's not refrigerated, you know, there's a higher chance of their fruit going bad quickly, especially with the temperature now. So if I do see them and I do feel like getting fruit, I will support them, but normally I don't carry cash on me. That's the only downside. And I don't really buy too much fruit. I buy mostly bananas and where we live in Brooklyn, I don't see any fruit stand sellers. So I just bought this from a grocery store. It was like 3 for $5 for this, which I think was a not so bad price. But I was like, oh, it's not that big juicy mango that I had from that other from the hawker. I also found out that, you know, those fruit stand sellers, the ones that sell like the cut up mangoes, if they can get like $1,000 fine, I heard, because they need to get a permit for it. I think I wanted to read the article, but I think that I needed to have like a New York Times subscription or something like that, which is total BS. I think they suspended giving fines to those people because of what's going on, the shutdown stuff. But I'm not too sure on that. I really wanted to look more into it, but so many things has this freaking paywall behind it. I like reading like New York Times, Washington Post sometimes, and it's just because I see like a few articles in it. But I don't want to see the article. I don't want to see the website so much that I feel like paying for a subscription. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just reading 1 article, 2 articles a month. What's up with Quebec strawberries? Yeah, I love this little bobblehead toy. It's so cute. I'm gonna put them on. I'm gonna put all 3 of them on top of Lewis's Vandersteen speakers. So that way, whenever he looks at his speaker, he can see his three little kitties. What? They taste way. You know, California strawberries are not that sweet, so I do agree with you. I mean, like if it tastes sweeter than California, I'm not surprised. A lot of the strawberries that irks me when I see really red strawberries, and then when I get them, they're not sweet, but they're so red. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's back in his cat bed. So this is the life of Oreo cat. He wakes up, he eats, then he goes back to sleep, and he plays a little. He is not as active as you guys might think, and that's why him losing weight is going to be a challenge. Future, do you know what kind of mangoes those are? Like, I really want to know what variety there are. I've tried mango varieties that are big and they look good, but then when I have them, they're subpar. And that's a really crappy thing, you know, when you buy a mango that looks like it's going to be really freaking tasty, like a Hawaii local mango, like a Hayden or a Puri. You try it and you're like, oh, it's tart, it's not as good as I expected it to be. Ah. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to find a high quality mango. Okay, come to Hawaii, you guys, if you really want to taste a really good mango, come to Hawaii in the summertime. We have the best freaking local mangoes. Our Haydens, our Puris are amazing. And the mangoes there are like this big, some of them. Oh my goodness, they're so amazing. They can be really expensive though. I think some mangoes comes out to like $4 for one if you buy them at like a grocery store. Papayas, I don't know if papaya originated from Hawaii, but I do know that we do have a strong, a good supply of mango in Hawaii. Yeah, me too. So, if you want it with the chili pepper sprinkles, this is the seasoning. This is the one they use. So they use it with lime. So from what I was reading, you get like some salt, and then you use like lemon juice or lime juice, and then you sprinkle this on top. And then they say for cucumbers, people recommend using lime juice. But when I tried the mangoes, I know I saw people have like lemon juice bottles. So I don't know if it's for cucumbers you use lime, and then for mangoes you use lemon. Yeah, but this plus lemon juice plus either, I think it's chamoy sauce. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's supposed to be good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this up, you guys, later today and try it. I'm gonna try it with this seasoning and see if it's close. When I was buying that mango when our stream to the Unisphere, I wanted to buy it from the oldest person there. And Lewis was like, how come you want to buy it from the oldest seller? And I told him, I said, you know, I feel like if you're an older person, you have less job opportunities. So I want to support the person who's like the oldest looking person, because I mean, like, it's tough, you know, you're hawking around mangoes, you have like 5 different people also selling mango or ice cream. You guys saw my stream, and I think, well, most likely the older person really could use that extra money. They can't, you know, they like, I feel like if you're an older person, if you're older and you're selling mango, it means more. You get what I'm saying? And it's not like you know, and it's tough too because it's like if you don't sell the mango because it's cut fruit, you know, it's just gonna either go to waste or it's gonna be basically a loss, right? Because you're gonna have to eat it. I don't think it soars well for the next day. Yeah, if you this stuff they sell it on Amazon, but heads up, it's much cheaper in stores. So I bought this one and it's wow. Focus. Okay, hold up a second. It's 5 ounces, and I think I paid $2.50 for this. $2.50 in a grocery store. I don't know where you're located, but I like to think it's gonna be cheaper than New York prices. Or maybe it's a standard retail price. I don't know, but $2.50 for this is a really good deal. Because I know I'm gonna be able to use it for many, many, many mangoes. Are you talking about DQ as in Dairy Queen? I put sriracha on my eggs in the morning. I love eating sriracha with eggs. Oh, it's so delicious. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Because I tried the cucumbers yesterday. I know people were saying like, oh, you gotta peel them, and I didn't have lime juice, I only had lemon juice. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good at all, so I'm gonna try marinate them a little. Maybe that'll make all the difference. Seasoning, lemon juice, and a little salt. Okay. I'll let you guys know how it is. You know what I like putting sriracha on? Oh, wait, not sriracha. There's this thing called like chili crunch or lauganma or something like that. I really like that stuff on ice cream. Weirdly enough. Look at like chili onion crunch. I think Trader Joe's carries it. Yeah, Trader Joe's carries it. Oh my gosh, it's so weird, but if you put it on vanilla ice cream, it's surprisingly savory. And now I want to eat a ice cream cone, a vanilla ice cream cone with like chili um, garlic oil on it. Oh, it's like savory, sweet, and oh, it's nice. Oh, I'm already hungry, Anja. I'm behind the screen and I'm getting hungry. Yeah, look that up. Let me grab the thing for you guys. I gotta clean up a little. Hold on. I gotta put the greenies away before you know who greasy. I did. So this stuff, I don't know if you have a Trader Joe's near you, but this stuff on vanilla ice cream, if you have it in like a waffle cone, it's so good. It is, it is quite savory. There's this guy named like Kenji Out Lopez or something, and he had a restaurant or he has a restaurant, and this is one of the desserts he has. So it's I think it's vanilla soft serve plus this on top and a waffle cone. Yeah, I use Haagen-Dazs, and I got my waffle cone from the grocery store for like $2.99 for I think 12 pieces. It was really nice. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. It's like chili oil. It sounds weird, but you know what? Trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. It has this nice like savory taste to it. It's nice. Oh. So I highly recommend getting this one. I like this one because it doesn't have MSG. The famous Laogama, that one has MSG and then MSG in it. This one doesn't. It's like olive oil, dried onions. I think it's like $3 for this or $3.69 for it. I can't remember. But I do love Trader Joe's a lot. And don't forget, after this jar is done, reuse this jar or recycle it. Yeah. Future, do you have a Trader Joe's near you? I imagine you do. But if you do, get this. If you like dumplings, put this on top too. This is good on dumplings. This is good on eggs, like scrambled eggs. That's the only way I eat my eggs. Scrambled eggs, vanilla ice cream with waffle cone, dumplings. Yeah, that's all I can think off the top of my head. It's really nice. Lewis likes this a lot too. So I'm happy I got it. Look how much we've used. This is actually our 3rd bottle, believe it or not, since we bought this stuff last year. 3rd bottle. So yeah, check it out. Let me know how it is. Let me know what you think about this chili onion crunch if you do see it, and I'm kind of curious. I actually I'm actually part of like Reddit Trader Joe's. I haven't gone to Trader Joe's in such a long time because of, you know, what's going on. I try not to take the subway. I have to shop locally. So I try to walk like stores within like a 4 or 5 block radius, that's it. And Trader Joe's is sadly not on the list. Yeah, I only eat scrambled eggs. That's my favorite way to eat an egg. Unless I'm eating ramen, then I eat the soft boiled egg. But I always like scrambled eggs for breakfast. I don't like sunny side up. I don't like, you know, over easy. I only like scrambled eggs for breakfast. Okay, Future, make sure you get waffle cone though. Get waffle cone. And if you get the waffle cone and it's broken up in pieces for whatever reason, because those things break easily, just put like the waffle crumbs or, you know, the chunks with the ice cream. It is really good. And don't put too much at one time. Use like how would I say it? Like a teaspoon or so. And then up it from there. But it's like this weird savory thing, and I think it tastes so much better with a waffle cone versus by itself. Yeah, waffle cone, this thing in there. You don't even have to make the whole waffle cone. So like if it breaks, you know, like if it breaks in pieces, you know, that little cone part that might be this big, just put it inside the bottom part if the rest of the part's broken, and then put like a little chili crunch. Oh, it's good. It's good. I ate all my waffle cones. That's why I don't have any waffle cones here. Wow. High voltages. Barnes and Nobles has become a Trader Joe's. Jeez. Yeah, do you guys have any like weird or kind of unusual food ideas that you think are tasty? I would have never ever thought about this until I found it online. And if some foodie really enjoys it, and this was actually a pretty popular thing in China too. And you know, if you make this like by yourself, if you have like a ice cream cone or waffle cone that you make by yourself and then you add this on top, it's gonna be so much cheaper than buying it in the store. Because if you go to like an ice cream place, they're gonna be like, it's an artisanal blah 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 blah, and then charge you like $4 or $5 for a cone. No way. I could buy a huge amount of ice cream with the waffle cones and that for like $10. Oh, you know what? I like scrambled eggs, bacon, and hash browns too. I haven't had a hash brown in a really long time, now that I think about it. But I really do love my hash browns. That's really tasty. Now I want to eat hash browns. I am Groot. You made me crave a hash brown now. It's like 9 p.m. and I'm like, I really want to eat a hash brown. Yeah, I want to eat a hash. I want to eat hash brown or onion rings right now. All this bad stuff. Dipping plain lays in. Okay, Joseph. You know what? You know what I like to do? I like to dip plain lays in mustard. I'm gonna try the barbecue sauce if I come across barbecue sauce. But you should try it with like French's yellow mustard or honey Dijon mustard, if you can. Really? SpaghettiOs with meatball smothered tapiccio sauce? You know, I had never had SpaghettiOs in such a really, really, really long time. Oh, oh, I love hash browns. Yeah, I know hash browns sound so good right now for whatever reason. Like, I want to eat some crunchy hash browns and then get like ketchup, like a McDonald's hash brown with ketchup and just dip it inside and eat it while I'm streaming right now. Ah, yeah. Someone recommended me the mustard thing, and it stuck with me. Smoked meat and pasta. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of smoked meat all the time, but sometimes if you have really good smoked meat, it's amazing. Amazing. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta do a food review of this. Talking about smoked meat. This has turned into like an any kind stream already. Look at this. Vegan jerky. Do you see that? So I saw this at Trader Joe's and I had to take a triple take because I was thinking to myself, what the hell is this? It's some vegan jerky? Watermelon jerky. So I don't know if you guys have tried this, but I'm kind of curious to know how this tastes. Very, very curious. Has anyone tried it here? No, I have not tried saltine crackers with a spoon of cream cheese. Actually, I have saltine crackers and I do have cream cheese, but I don't think I have mustard here. I know. Okay. Let me try this. I wanted to do a separate stream on this, but I'm just going to do it on this stream because, well, we all are here anyway. Okay. Oh, crap. This thing's hard to open. Okay. So it looks like one of those, you know, those expensive chips. You know what I'm talking about? The Terra chips. It kind of looks like that, yeah? Kind of looks like a Terra chip. Terra. Like the one with the taro and the sweet potato. I really want to eat those chips now. Okay, let me try it. Okay, so I'm gonna try this, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. It sticks to my teeth. So it actually sticks on my back molars. It's like it's really sweet. And it's stuck to my back molars. So if you have braces, and look at this. See how much bits and pieces I have? Like, it's just crumbs. Look at that. Oh, I have a seed in there. It's, I don't like how there's just so many pieces over here. See how small these pieces are? You see it? It's like eating, it's really like eating crumbs. It's very sweet. I want to put this in like a lemonade or something and see how it tastes, but... And it tastes like watermelon, obviously. But I'd rather have a watermelon piece than have this. There was an attempt made. Yeah, when I look at this jerky, I think this is one of those attempts at plant-based jerky. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I want to. I'm not a big fan of this too much. So my review, unless you really like sweet stuff, I wouldn't buy this again. I mean, it's nice to try it. At least you can say you tried it, but I don't see this coming back after the summer, that's for sure. Yeah. Holy crap. Look at that. The sugar content for the whole bag is 40 grams. Well, good on them. I don't anticipate that I'm going to finish the whole bag in one sitting. Yeah. If it looks like I'm not really enjoying this, and I'm like, you're right. I do like watermelon, though. I really like watermelon juice. Oh, man. I would love to have some smoked cheese right now. This is not like smoked cheese at all. This is like cotton. This is closer to cotton candy, if anything. It's like eating, like watermelon flavored cotton candy. That's my best description of this thing. That sticks to your back molars. Product of Turkey, too. So, not a fan of this. And I'm a watermelon fan, too. So, if you guys want to try it, you can try it. But unless you like cotton candy, watermelon kind of flavoring, I wouldn't recommend it. It's just going to stick to your teeth. Let's see what you guys get over here. You guys do realize that Oreo can sleep for a very long time, right? I knew a guy whose mom bought like a dehydrator. No, a freeze-dried machine. Yeah, she actually spent a crazy amount of money on a big freeze dryer machine for snacks, and she... Hello there. Oreo has like the squeakiest meow ever. It sounds like a closet door. It's like, or something like that. Something like that. It's very like whiny. Oh, yeah, it's a fake orchid. Here, let me show you guys. Oh yeah, he's not very whiny. It's a fake orchid. So we have cleaning spray plus butt wipes over here. See it? And this is where Oreo sleeps too. Aww. Well, anyway, you guys, I need to do laundry and whatnot. So I will talk to you guys later. I probably will do a stream tomorrow, but I will take also your suggestions about the mango and let it sit in the refrigerator with some salt, lemon juice, and Cajun seasoning. Ooh. Yeah, maybe this will be my dessert for today. You guys have a good night too. See ya. And stay safe. Bye-bye.